While many nations boast gorgeous landscapes and vibrant cultures, only a few combine these elements with some of the most captivating athletes you've ever seen. From the lively streets of Germany to the sleek modern avenues of Japan, these places are home to athletes whose looks and skills leave a lasting impression worldwide. Join us as we explore the most beautiful countries that produce extremely provocative athletes. Number 10. Germany. With its lush green forests and engaging festivals, Germany is one of the finest tourist destinations in the world. Visitors need only kick back and enjoy the mesmerizing beauty of the countryside. The place is full of captivating landscapes, elegant old castles perched on hilltops, and vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see. The carnival season, Berlin Film Festival, the Frankfurt Book Festival, and the Bachfest Leipzig are just a few of the many countless events held annually in Germany. From book lovers to fans of classical music, there's something for everyone to enjoy. And of course, there is the infamous Oktoberfest, which is a favorite among almost everyone looking to have a good time. Despite being a great spot for tourists, Germany is also home to some of the most attractive athletes in the world. And none of them are better known than Alicia Schmidt, who shot to fame at the Tokyo Olympics, and since then she has amassed millions of followers on social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. The blonde sprinter from Germany has become the heartthrob of fans around the world, thanks to her striking appearance and bubbly personality. She qualified for the Paris Games after finding success in the mixed 4x400 meters relay at the World Athletics Relays in the Bahamas. During her rise to stardom, Alicia picked up a silver medal at the 2017 European Athletics Under-20 Championships in relay with her German squad. Her fame and lifestyle have allowed Alicia to travel the world and spend time with some of the biggest names in sports. She has crossed paths with Brazilian soccer star Neymar and Bayern Munich defender Lucas Hernandez, and has even beaten Manchester City's Erling Haaland in a race. Earlier in 2024, Alicia revealed that despite her success in athletics and a massive online following, her main source of income comes from a German sports foundation and is around €700 a month. Even with such a modest base salary, Alicia has spoken out about turning down a lucrative endorsement from a well-known company. She never named the brand, but said that she has to be completely behind a brand's ideology before signing up with them. Alicia frequently posts photos and video clips of herself and her intense training sessions. With her piercing blue eyes, golden silky hair, and perfectly toned body, she is one of the most attractive athletes alive and has even been named the sexiest athlete in the world by many media outlets. Off the track, the sports influencer has also ventured into modeling thanks to her obvious appeal. She has walked the ramp for Hugo Boss at Milan Fashion Week and is also an ambassador for Tiffany & Co. Do you think Alicia Schmidt would have a better career as a model than as an athlete? Tell us in the comments. Number 9. United Kingdom. One of the many reasons people love visiting the UK is its historical significance. The relatively small island nation once ruled over the planet, and traces of its influence can still be seen today. Over centuries, conquerors and migrants have helped shape the nation. There are historical sites, castles, cathedrals, and museums. People looking to explore the picturesque English countryside can visit the Cotswold, which is spread over 6 counties and is full of stately homes and castles. It is also a hub for sports fans around the world. Whether it be cricket, soccer, rugby, or tennis, tourists are bound to find something they love. There is also a lot of natural rugged beauty on the island to explore. National parks offer a retreat to those who want to explore the ancient woodlands. And people who prefer beaches can certainly find one of the longest unspoiled stretches of coastline. Cornwall in particular has over 300 beautiful beaches. It is located on the southwestern tip of the United Kingdom and has countless fishing villages, wild moorland, and smugglers' coves. Another attraction in the country is the sheer number of attractive and talented athletes. The lovely 24-year-old Molly Cautery was one of the favorites to claim gold in the Paris Olympics in the summer. She had a history of success in pole vaulting and won gold in the World Indoor Championships earlier in 2024 in Glasgow. Molly also claimed a bronze medal in the European Championships in Rome in the build-up to the Olympics. She shot to fame as one of Great Britain's sweethearts and has almost 400,000 followers on Instagram alone. Molly often posts photos of herself in lingerie and beachwear, which has led many fans to believe she should be a model. However, Molly has another profession away from the field. She recently revealed that she is a qualified masseuse. Molly started the course in December 2023 after realizing that she needed a side job to support her training. She couldn't be just an athlete all her life, and this is the path she chose to go down. She also told the fans that she got an apartment with a spare room, which she wanted to turn into a massage room. Should the athletes be paid more so they can focus on bringing glory to their country? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Number 8. Poland. While Poland may not be at the top of the list for many tourists, the country packs a pleasant surprise to all those who visit it. Krakow particularly is a city which many people have enjoyed. The historical atmosphere, the largest medieval market square in Europe, and the vibrant Old Jewish Quarter are a few of the many attractions in the city. The country's capital is not far behind when it comes to attracting foreigners. Warsaw has been voted as the best destination for food lovers, the safest place to visit in Europe, and has even been called the best destination for a city break. Even though it is a very modern city, people enjoy the historical elements such as the open-air Chopin concerts in the Royal Lizyanki Park. Apart from being a top destination for tourists, Poland also has some of the finest athletes in the world, and that is reflected in their recent performances in the Paris Olympics. The beautiful blonde Polish sprinter, Natalia Kazmarek, won a bronze medal for the 400-meter race in the Paris Games, and she was just milliseconds behind the winner of the event. Natalia's accomplishments include a gold and silver medal from the 4x400-meter women's and mixed relay at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. She also broke Irena Sawinska's legendary national record at the 2024 European Athletics Championships for the 400-meter event. Thanks to her performances and striking appearance, Natalia has over 200,000 followers on Instagram. She often shares her journey with her fans and has even been featured on Forbes Women in Poland. Natalia has also modeled for Vogue Poland in the past and is currently an ambassador for companies like Mercedes-Benz and Omega. She even partnered with Always to promote women's hygiene in sports. Number 7. Canada. Canada might be well known for expanding its migrant pool, but the country also has some of the most gorgeous scenery in the world. People who love to explore the untouched and natural environment think of Canada as heaven. There are some breathtaking lakes and rivers in the country, and it is surrounded by 3 oceans. In addition to that, there are countless beautiful mountains, plains, and some of the most attractive cities like Toronto. Nature lovers can even view the northern lights from sites like Yellowknife. Iceberg Alley is perfect for viewing icebergs from western Greenland, glaciers floating down. They can be seen from the shore, or people can even take a tour boat. When it comes to natural scenery, Canada is definitely hard to beat. It is also hard to beat the strikingly beautiful athletes from Canada. Perhaps none are more well known than Alicia Newman, the pole vaulter who broke the internet, with her celebration after winning bronze at the Paris Olympics. She was over the moon with her first Olympic win, and as she was running away from the platform, she celebrated by twerking for her fans. Even though people are talking about Alicia, she isn't exactly new to the scene. The 30-year-old made her inaugural appearance at the Rio Games in 2016 and was even part of the Canadian team in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. She is also a 5-time All-American, a Commonwealth Games gold medalist, and more recently she vaulted to 2nd place at Diamond League in London. However, even with all the success she has had on the world stage, Alicia has been vocal about how the stipend from the government isn't enough to finance her team at the Olympics. This is one of the reasons why she started an OnlyFans account, where she isn't afraid to flaunt her perfectly toned body in bikinis. Alicia also enjoys movie nights, water sports, and hot yoga. She even modeled in an ad campaign for Agent Provocative in some raunchy lingerie. Did you follow Alicia Newman before? What do you think of her venture into OnlyFans? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 6. Netherlands. Most people know about the endless flower fields in the Netherlands, and the most famous one is Keukenhof, which is also known as the Garden of Europe. More than 7 million tulips bloom in this garden every year in March. The 32-hectare landscape is beyond heavenly, thanks to the mesmerizing scent and the colorful layout. Windmills are another popular tourist destination in the country. The village of Kinderdijk still has some 18th century windmills that are even functional today. The Netherlands is also famous for its variety of cheeses, and enthusiasts can witness the spectacle firsthand at the Alkmaar cheese market. It is especially lively on Fridays, and visitors can sample and buy all kinds of cheese under the sun. The country may not have the highest mountains or the tallest buildings, but it is perfect for people looking to enjoy simple and beautiful landscapes. The one thing the Netherlands is famous for is its athletes, and Lieke Klaver has recently been making waves all over the internet. Lieke was not only one of the most beautiful athletes in the Paris Games, she was also one of the fastest. The curly-haired blonde Dutch sprinter won silver and gold medals for the 400 meters women's relay and mixed relay at the 2024 Olympics. She was also slated to win a medal in a 400-meter race, but pressure got to her. Lieke failed to take off when the gun went off, and as a result, she was given a yellow card as a warning. At this point, the nerves wrecked her game plan, and she couldn't make it to the finals. Lieke has had an amazing career on the track so far, and the Olympic medals are just her most recent accomplishments. She has secured 7 other major medals as a Dutch relay team member, and added her first individual medal to her portfolio in 2023 at Turkey's European Indoor Championships. Even though Lieke has over 1 million followers on Instagram, she has admitted that dealing with the social media spotlight was the toughest part of the job. By many fans, Lieke is seen as a rival to Alicia Schmidt's throne. She doesn't have a TikTok account, but she trends regularly on the social media platform thanks to her fans. Lieke has revealed in the past that she wasn't that interested in athletics when she was young. All she wanted to do was dance, but her mom suggested that she should take up athletics, and that is how she ended up at the Olympics. She is currently dating Terrence Agard, who is also a track and field athlete for the Netherlands. The two can often be seen cheering for each other at international events. Number 5. Russia. Russia is widely known to be the biggest country in the world, and that is the reason for its cultural and ethnic diversity. The grace of Russian ballet and the great works of literature are just 2 examples of the refined Russian culture. Then there are obviously the iconic onion tombs, which reflect their unique architecture. However, there are a lot of things to explore outside of the Russian cities. The endless Siberian taiga forests, the volcanic moonscapes of Kamchatka, and the blue expanse of Lake Baikal are ideal spots for people who appreciate the grandeur of nature. Russian winters are particularly magical, and they are something out of a fairy tale. Russia is also famous for the beauty and natural appeal of its women, and the swimmer Yulia Efimova is no exception. The gorgeous athlete is also an accomplished one and has a very devoted fan base. Yulia was the first woman to win the 200-meter breaststroke on 3 occasions at the FINA World Aquatics Championships. On top of that, she has attained 109 medals throughout her career, including 48 gold medals at Swimming World Cups. She was also the first Russian swimmer to be granted neutral status ahead of the Paris Olympics in 2024. However, she failed to qualify for the Games after a lackluster performance at the Bahamas National Swimming Championships. Despite her success, Yulia is a controversial figure in the swimming world. She was banned for 16 months in 2013 after failing an out-of-competition drug test. In 2016, she tested positive for meldonium 6 times and was suspended once again. But she was allowed to compete in the Rio Games and won silver medals for 100 meters and 200 meters breaststroke. Yulia is active on Instagram and has over 200,000 followers. She frequently posts about her swimming competitions and time away from the sport. She loves spending time at the beach, and fans can see her gorgeous bikini-clad figure lounging on the sand. Number 4. Paraguay. While Paraguay may not be particularly popular with tourists for some reason, the country is most certainly a hidden gem. Granted that it doesn't have the same appeal as that of Brazil, Argentina, or Chile, Paraguay still offers a lot of amazing places to explore, especially for backpackers who want to visit something that is relatively untouched. It is also pretty easy to get to Paraguay too. People from most countries don't even need a visa, and someone visiting Brazil can take the Friendship Bridge from Foz do Iguacu in Brazil to Ciudad del Este in Paraguay. Fewer foreigners in the country also means a smaller crowd. This makes it easier to go around exploring the beautiful lakes, countless waterfalls, and historic sites. Paraguay itself may not be on the radar for many people, but its swimmer Luana Alonso has literally been making waves recently. The lovely 20-year-old even got a new Olympic-inspired tattoo on her hip for the Paris Games, and was not afraid to flaunt it on her social media. Even though she is still very young, this wasn't her first Olympics as she debuted in Tokyo in 2021. However, the sizzling swimming sensation caught the attention of many when she won 3 gold medals at the South American Youth Games in 2022 for the 100-meter butterfly. For some reason, Luana announced her retirement at the Paris Olympics. She came 6th in the heats for the women's 100-meter butterfly, and soon afterward, she posted the message on her Instagram account to her 1.2 million followers. This came as a surprise to many of her fans due to Luana's recent achievements and her future potential. According to reports, she was booted from the Olympic Village by her national team for inappropriate behavior. This included an unsanctioned trip to Disneyland and some skimpy outfits that were apparently too distracting to others. Luana is currently studying at Southern Methodist University in Dallas, USA. Right before the Paris Olympics, she also said that she would rather represent the United States than Paraguay in an Instagram live session. Do you think Luana will ever represent the United States in the Olympics? Let us know in the comments. Number 3. Ukraine. Ukraine is a relatively new travel destination, and it is often overlooked by mainstream travelers. However, the country is ideal for anyone looking for a place with beautiful nature, rich culture, and tons of tourist attractions. People who prefer the mountains can visit the Carpathians in western Ukraine. There are many mountain rivers, freshwater springs, waterfalls, and obviously a lot of dense forests. Visitors who are fans of sea resorts have the option to visit a place like Odessa. It has modern beaches on the Black Sea shore. There are also tons of World Heritage sites in the country, along with modern art galleries and theaters. Ukrainian cuisine is also renowned throughout the world, and people can appreciate national dishes like borscht or vareniki, or even taste some really fine wines. Even though the country has been ravaged by war recently, it is still home to some of the most beautiful women on the planet, and that was evident during the Paris Games 2024. Yulia Levchenko in particular has long been a fan favorite due to her bikini content on Instagram. She often shares her lifestyle, as well as her training routine with more than 500,000 of her followers. For Yulia, this was her 3rd Olympic event. She made her debut as a 19-year-old in Rio in 2016 and finished 8th in Tokyo in 2020. She has been the under-23 European champion for the high jump on 2 separate occasions and also won a silver medal at the 2017 World Championships in London. While all eyes were on Yulia thanks to her social media presence, she failed to even make it out of the group stage. At the same time, other Ukrainian beauties were secretly capturing the hearts of fans with their near-perfect performances. The lovely high jumper Irina Herashchenko managed to secure a bronze medal for herself at the Paris Olympics. And the gorgeous Yaroslava Mahuchik clinched the gold for the high jump for her country. Much like Yulia, Yaroslava has always been popular with the fans, but the Olympic gold propelled her to even greater heights. Which of these Ukrainian athletes do you find the most attractive? Tell us everything in the comments. Number 2. Italy. Italy is a must-visit destination for people who appreciate Renaissance-era art and architecture. Great masters like Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Botticelli, Donatello, and Raphael all did some of their finest works in Italy. There are countless historical sites to visit, including some remnants of ancient Roman architecture. It also has some of the finest cuisines in the world. The vineyards in the countryside are akin to paradise for wine lovers, and fashion enthusiasts can shop their hearts out in the fashion capital of the world. Summertime is ideal for people who want to enjoy beautiful beaches, and as it happens, Italy has the longest coastline in Europe. It has access to the Mediterranean, Adriatic, Ionian, Tyrrhenian, and Ligurian seas. Out of the 20 Italian regions, 15 have access to the sea, which makes beachgoing a popular activity for the locals as well as the foreigners. Dalia Kadari, the sprinter who represented Italy at the Paris Games, also loves the beach. And this is reflected in some eye-catching bikini photos on some truly stunning beaches on her social media account. The 23-year-old was born in Sardinia to an Italian mother and a Moroccan father, and she started in athletics at a very young age, soon becoming a specialist in the 200-meter dash. Dalia secured the silver in the 2018 Youth Olympics in Buenos Aires and won a gold medal in the 2021 European Under-23 Championships. Dalia participated in the Tokyo Olympics in the 200-meter race but failed to qualify for the finals. In the Paris Games, she was once again unable to make an impact and couldn't get out of the heats. After the disappointing results, she shared a message with her fans saying that she would achieve her dreams of Olympic success someday. Apart from her stints at the track, Dalia is also passionate about the environment. She has even appeared as an ambassador for the Italian government's campaign for environmental protection of Sardinia. Number 1. Japan. It is often said that if someone wishes to look into the future, they just need to visit Japan. While this is mostly true, as cities like Tokyo and Osaka offer a glimpse of what the world could look like, Japan also fascinates visitors with its rich cultural history and beautiful landscapes. The whole country is full of ancient temples and castles, and some of them have even been preserved in pristine condition. There is obviously the iconic Mount Fuji and the breathtaking cherry blossom trees. Food lovers can experience authentic Japanese cuisine as well. From sushi to ramen, they have got it all. Apart from the most 3-star Michelin restaurants, there are convenient vending machines on every street that serve everything one could dream of. Japanese women have also been the subject of imagination for many people around the world, and Shino Matsuda certainly turned some heads during her performance at the Paris Olympics. She made waves for not only her prowess on the surfing board, but also for her captivating presence. Shino was inspired by the coastal beauty of her hometown, Chigasaki, and took up surfing from a young age. She claimed her first major win at the 2019 World Surfing Games, where she secured a gold medal for Japan. This victory solidified her status as a top contender in international competitions. Her dedication and passion for the sport also allowed her to represent Japan at the 2024 Olympics. However, even with a strong showing at the start, Shino was unable to progress through the third-round heats of the competition. Despite the relatively poor showing, Shino was anything but put out. She revealed that she came to the games thinking if she could enjoy the natural splendor of Tahiti, she would have no regrets. She was able to do that, and she could proudly hold her head high. The 22-year-old is quickly becoming a surfing sensation around the world. She often shares insights about her journey on her Instagram account, and so far she has garnered almost 170,000 followers. She is featured on an ad for Nike Tokyo and even has a Barbie doll designed after her. That's all we have for you today. Don't forget to leave a like and share. Click on the screen for more content like this. See you in the next one.